Yes. Orgasms during birth. Don't you wish you had one? Hope you possibly could if you subscribe to this YouTube channel. No, I'm just joking. But in all seriousness, a new survey has found that mothers and midwives have indicated that there's from time to time they've seen or witnessed or have had an orgasmic pregnancy. And here's how it happens. What they say by the science is it happens in 0.3% of women as they're giving birth and the baby's coming out the birthing canal. They're activating some of the same type of, hormones and G-spots and, the clitoris and the vaginal canal that is activated during sexual intercourse. And because they're activating those canals, it's from time to time women, they have orgasms during this period. Now, the interesting thing here is that they didn't ask nurses or doctors about whether or not their patients had orgasms during birth, because it's a lower likelihood that those can actually happen in a hospital. Here's why. And when you have birth through a midwife or a home birth, you're moving around, you're eating, you're drinking water, you feel more free. They say that, you're in a happy place emotionally. And when you go to the hospital, you're in a very uncomfortable place. There's a baby monitor on you. You're strapped into a bed. If you're a high-risk pregnancy, you might not be able to eat or drink because you might have to get a C-section. And there's so many different pieces and nuances of people poking at you and prodding at you that you're just not in the, orgasmic mood. I hear that. Like, I wouldn't be in the orgasmic mood either if I was being poked and prodded and couldn't eat and had baby monitored on my stomach. But midwives are saying that this is happening. Now, the funny story here about this whole thing is that they've even asked some mothers and did a whole conference about it. And a doctor said, I've never seen this happen in a hospital before. And then the mother said, no, you're lying. 3 years ago, you delivered my baby, and I had an orgasmic pregnancy. You dismissed it. Either way, whether you're the mother in the hospital that had the orgasmic pregnancy or you're at home and you had the orgasmic pregnancy, they say that these pregnancies are not very painful. They're almost a pleasurable type of thing. I think that's pretty cool. And it just sort of remarks to how amazing the human body is, right? Because birthing is a pleasurable thing after the fact. But if you can have pleasure doing the birthing, that's almost pretty amazing. And it also speaks to the culture of, the business of giving birth. Now, there's a whole documentary about this produced by Ricky Lake on Netflix. And you should, if you haven't seen this documentary before, you should take some time to go see this documentary. It's eye-opening about why birthing has become such a business in this country that is not what it used to be, where you deliver your baby at home, they'd be healthy and safe. Now it's a rush to the finish line. And the case in point is, in our country, birthing sometimes is in the $30,000 to have a baby. And when you look at places like Sweden and in the Scandinavian countries, only $2,000 to $6,000 to have that same baby. Bizarre, isn't it? Watch a documentary. Either way, you can have an orgasm during your birth. Hopefully, you're one of the lucky women that get that.